Hello, today I am going to discuss about bit shift right as well as bit shift left instructions. So let me create a new file so that I will explain to you in detail. Okay, so let me insert new rungs and the necessary instructions. So this one I will put here, and then I will click right arrow until I see this file shift or sequencer tab. Just click this tab and then select this BSR, bit shift right. Okay, so let me assign the address. This I will use a digital input address. Digital input column slot 0 slash bit 0. Okay, for this BSR or bit shift right, the file address must be the word address. Okay, so this bit refer to either 1 or 0. So you must use the binary file. Why? Because binary have has two state, whether it's a 1 or 0, on or off. So we use a binary address. So the binary address start from B3. For this bit shift right, the starting alphabet must start with H. Why? It's just a rule, so we need to follow, right? H, then binary B3, column, word 0. Okay, so this is called word address. Any number behind the column is called word address. If you follow this word number by slash, then behind is a bit, either bit 0 or bit 1 or bit 2, etc. Okay, if you enter like that, this is called bit address. Now what we want is the word address. Actually is the rules in this bit shift right. The file address must be the word address. So I will write this address, so this it will become the word address. Okay, the control, you can click this one, and let's say I increase maybe to 3 to increase the element. I can drag here to here. Okay, or you can type here, it's up to you, right? So the bit address got the word bit address, so it must have a bits. Let's say I will use digital input address. Okay, I will change the bit to 1 because the bit 0 has been used by this virtual switch. So this is called the bit address. Why? Because slash will follow by the bit number. So this is called bit address. Enter. Okay, length, you can put any length. Let's say I will put 10. Okay, up to you. Right, so let me copy all this thing to here. This one I delete. So let me change the bit here to, I use the bit 1, so this one I change to bit 2. And then this has been used, so I will change this word to word 1. The control, so I will use, instead of word 0, I will use word 1. Okay, the file and control might use the word address. Okay, this bit address of course might use the bit address because it already specifically mentioned bit address. Okay, so I will change the bit number to 3 because 0, 1, 2 have been used. Okay, this I use better length 10. Okay, let me compile the file to make sure there's no error. So I click here to download the program and save it to my computer hard disk. So I will name it BSR and BSL. And then I will click here and I will click run to run the program. Let me pull this program to the right and then open the digital input. and then open the binary data file. Okay, let me zoom it. This one also let me zoom it. Okay, all right. Okay, now let me explain what is BSR. Oh, I make a mistake. So I need to change this one to left so that it becomes BSL, bit shift left. So let me click go offline. So I will change to L. Okay, compile one more time to make sure no error. Then download it. Click here, run the program. Okay, input, then binary. Okay, so what is BSR? What is BSL? Okay, BSR or bit shift right instruction is the instruction when activated or energized will cause the bit status from this bit address, okay, which is this one, digital input, okay, digital input slot 0 dot word 0. If we never specify the word, so you by default it is a word 0, then slash bit 1, which is this one. Okay, so this bit status will be copied to the 10 bit position, which is this one, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. This is a 10 bit position in the file word address of hash binary b3 column 0. Okay, in this one, okay, binary b3 column 0. Okay, so to rephrase what I mentioned just now, the BSR or bit shift right instruction is the instruction when activated or energized will cause the bit status in the bit address of this one, which is digital input column slot 0 dot word 0 bit 1 status will be transferred or copied from here to this 10 bit position in the file word address of binary b3 column 0. Okay, and then it will cause the bits in this position to be shifted to the right. Okay, that's why it is called bit shift right. Okay, then how about bit shift left? This I will explain later. So let me demonstrate for you. At first, let me change this to bit 1. Okay, so when I energize this bit shift right by toggle the bit status in this virtual switch, the virtual power will energize these BSR instructions, and then it will cause the bit status in this bit address, which is this one. Okay, now the value is 1 to be copied from here. Okay, this one will be copied from here to the 10 bit position. You can count 1 2 3 4 here until 10 to be copied to here, and then we shift the rest of the bits to the right. Okay, let me demonstrate. Okay, now I toggle the bits, see what will happen. This one will be copied to here, and the rest of the bit will be shifted to the right. That's why it is called bit shift right. Let me de-energize the BSR instruction. Okay, see one more time. This bit will be copied to here. Once I energize this BSR, see this value or status will be copied from here, which is 1, will be copied to here and cause the rest of the bits shift to the right. Do you notice? Shift to the right. Now let me change to 0 value. Okay, let me de-energize and energize the bit shift right again. Once I energize, this 0 will be copied to here and the rest of the bits will be shift to the right because this is bit shift right. Okay, see what will happen. See? Okay, one more time. Change to 1. Okay, de-energize, and once I set the toggle bit, this will be energized. This value 1 will be copied to here. See? See? Okay, this one done. Okay, how about the BSL? BSL or bit shift left instruction is almost similar to bit shift right. The only difference is this instruction will cause the rest of the bit shift to the right. However, for this bit shift left, it will cause the rest of the bits shift to the left. Okay, so one is to shift to the right. This instruction is shift to the left. It's just opposite to each other. Okay, so the BSL or bit shift left instruction is the instruction when energized will cause the bit status in the bit address of this one, okay, which is this one, digital input slot 0 dot word 0 slash bit 3, which is this one. Okay, this bit status will be copied to the 10 position, which is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pin, the 10 bit position, which is here. Okay, and then it will cause the rest of the bit shift to the left. That's why it is called bit shift left. Why? Because it will shift the rest of the bit to the left. That's why I call bit shift left. Okay, so let me demonstrate for you. So let's say I change this to 1 so that you can see yourself. Now I will click the toggle bit. Then this virtual switch will be triggered to close and the virtual power will energize the bit shift left. Once this BSL instruction is energized, it will cause the bit status in this address, which is here, to be copied from here to here, which is a 10-bit position of the address, forward address, which is binary B3 colon 1, binary B3 colon 1. Okay, and cause the rest of the bit shift to the left. That's why it is called bit shift left. Okay, see what happened. See, copy to here. One more time. Okay, if I close the virtual switch, this one will be transferred to here and then the rest of the bits will be shift to the left because this is bit shift left. See, right? Let me change this one to 0. Okay, one more time, de-energize, then I will energize it. This 0 will be copied to here and then the rest of the bit will be shift to the left. See, one more time. Okay, de-energize and energize. See, shift to here. So that's it.